An in-depth guide to understanding what Tantra really is. Question 8. What are the 4 freedoms of Tantra, and why are they significant for us and our relationships? Through its teachings and philosophies, Tantra teaches us to have a better understanding of who we really are, through the process of self-exploration and personal development. The 4 freedoms of Tantra represent the 4 different levels that we need to attain in our lives to enable us to achieve a state of complete balance and harmony, physically, emotionally, energetically, and mentally within our beings. And through this exploration, we learn that the true fulfilment and happiness we seek can never be found within others, only within ourselves. For us to be able to recognise and understand the freedoms known as physical and bodily freedom, emotional and energetic freedom, and mental freedom, it is essential that we are able to be aware of the 5 elements first, as each of the freedoms are directly derived from them. So what are the freedoms, and what can we do to help us achieve them? The physical and bodily freedom relates to us first of all finding an inner connection with our own sexuality through self-pleasure and exploration of our 5 senses of sight, sound, smell, taste and touch. The body in Tantra is viewed as containing the entire universe, and through becoming increasingly aware of our own personal preferences, we are then able to have the renewed confidence to explore sexual desires within our relationship, leading to an increased and mutually beneficial love-making experience and deeper intimate connection with both ourselves and our partner. The emotional freedom relates to becoming more connected to our heart and soul. If we experience an intimate relationship that ends, it is only natural to incur heartache, as we are grieving a loss, and for this reason it is so important to take the time to heal ourselves internally before meeting a new partner and taking our previous unresolved pain into the new relationship. Through this process we learn how to heal past heartache before moving on, and in the process we are able to forgive and show unconditional love towards ourselves. This then gives us the confidence to learn to trust our intuition and have the self-love within to be able to connect with our own heart, and in doing so we are taught the importance of having the respect for other people's ideas and opinions with no judgment, irrespective of what your own personal thoughts may be in regards to their choices. We therefore learn to love unconditionally and accept both ourselves and others. The energetic freedom relates to having the ability to release any inhibitions and limitations we may have placed on ourselves that prevent us from achieving all that we wish for, both sexually and in all other areas of our life. We are constantly changing and evolving, and this is very evident through the process of eye-gazing in Tantra, as through this intimate sharing we learn to connect to others on a deep and profound level, but in the process they are also able to connect to us, as we allow them to see who we truly are through our eyes, which are the windows to the soul. The mental freedom relates to our mind and having the ability to become more open in regards to our own thoughts about sexuality, and having the confidence and self-belief to remove any negative conceptions we may have about sexual pleasure being shameful in any way, as this will affect our ability to be able to fully engage ourselves intimately with our partner. All too often we place self-limitations upon ourselves which are so destructive and prevent us from growing and becoming fully productive within ourselves, whilst also preventing us from connecting to the divine energy which controls our destiny. The 4 freedoms, therefore, allow the opportunity to not only be able to learn more about and become better acquainted with our own mind and body, but through following the principles and practice, it will lead to a greater sense of consciousness in every aspect, meaning that as a result, we naturally become more productive and aware throughout our daily lives.